Once upon a time, there was a famous rope walker who performed at circuses across the world. He was so good that one day a king invited him to his palace and said, "I want you to walk across my palace courtyard, which is much wider than any tightrope you've ever seen before." The rope walker accepted the king's invitation. On the day of the performance, the entire court turned up to watch the rope walker perform. And when the rope walker began to set up his tightrope in the middle of the courtyard, an important general came up to him and asked, "How can you possibly walk across such a wide courtyard? Aren't you afraid of falling?" The rope walker replied, "Not at all. Why would I fall? I trust the rope completely." After finishing his setup, he began walking across the tightrope. As he walked, the general kept shouting, "Look out, you're going to fall. Look out, you're going to fall." But the rope walker continued walking until he reached the other end of the tightrope safely. Then the general came up to him and asked, "How could you possibly walk across such a wide tightrope without falling? I thought you were going to fall 100 times. The rope walker replied, "If I didn't trust the rope, I would have fallen 100 times. But because I trusted it completely, I didn't fall even once." Then the general asked another question. He said, "You are very skilled, no doubt about it. But what if something went wrong with the rope midway through? What if it snapped?" The rope walker replied, "Then I would simply fall and accept whatever consequences come my way. That is also part of trusting the rope." After this conversation, the rope walker began to teach his skill to the king's son, who was also the emperor's grandson, saying, "I want to make you a great rope walker too. If you trust the rope completely, you will be able to walk on it without falling. So don't doubt the rope." The young man replied, "But how can I trust the rope completely when it is so high up? If I fall, I might break my legs or even die." The rope walker replied, "That is the only way to learn. If you don't trust the rope, you will fall. Only when you completely trust the rope will you be able to walk successfully." He began teaching the young man how to walk the tightrope, but every time the young man tried to walk, he would begin to panic and shout, "I don't trust the rope. I'm going to fall. I'm going to fall." And just as he predicted, he would fall. Every time he fell, he would get up and ask his teacher, "What am I doing wrong? Why can't I trust the rope?" The rope walker would reply, "You want to trust the rope, but you don't actually want to trust the rope. You want to trust it, but you still have doubts. If you really want to trust it, then let go of your doubts." The young man thought about his teacher's words and realized that he was right. He thanked his teacher and began to walk on the tightrope again. This time he had complete trust in the rope and himself. He walked and walked until he reached the other side without falling. From that day onwards, the young man became a great rope walker and used to perform in circuses all over the world, just like his teacher. Once upon a time, there was a famous rope walker who performed at circuses across the world.